Ready to level up your Python skills and become a master chef in the kitchen of code? In this video, we learn about functions, the secret ingredients that make your code more organized and reusable and delicious. By the end of this video, you will know how to create and call your own functions, giving you the part to cook up some amazing code. Imagine you are building a finance app that calculates compound interest. You will need a function to compute compound interest for different investments, interest rates, and time periods. Functions are reusable blocks of code that perform a specific task. They can take inputs called arguments and return outputs. Here is how you define a Python function. You can look at this code. To use a function, you simply call it by its name and provide the required arguments. Let's now look at creating a new function. I am going to be using the example of compound interest calculation. So let me start with creating a new function. def compound interest, and I am going to be providing inputs to these functions. There are 3 parameters which will be used as an input. First is principal, second is rate of interest, and third is time. As you see on the screen, I have started to create a function with the function name compound interest, provided 3 variables as inputs. Now I'm going to be writing the body of the function. The body of the function will contain the calculation on the input variables. Now I will be creating a formula for computing the amount using principal, rate, and time. So amount is equal to principal multiplied by 1 plus rate to the power of time. My next sentence will be to compute the interest amount. The interest amount is equal to the amount value minus the principal value. The last sentence will be a return statement, which will be the output of the function. The idea of this function is to generate the interest value given the principal rate and time. Now I would have to return the interest amount. To do that, I will write in return interest. Once the function is generated, I will execute this command as you see on the screen. The function is executed, and the function is available for the remaining part of the Python code to compute the calculation as and when it is required. Now I am going to use this function in further commands. So let me take an example of calculating the interest rate for a custom principal rate and time values. Interest 1 is equal to compound interest principal as 1,000, rate of interest as 4%, and time as 5 years. I would like to generate the interest value with this information. As you would see on the screen, the interest is computed with a given set of values of 1,000 as principal, rate of interest as 4%, and time as 5 years, and the interest is computed as 216. Let me use another example. Interest 2 is compound interest 2,000, as principal rate is 5% and time is 4 years. I would like to print the interest amount for these values, and there you go. You have interest value computed with 2,000 as the principal, 5% as the rate of interest, and 4 years duration. On your screen, you'll see how to use the function in various areas once the function is defined at the top. Similarly, you can actually use ChatGPT to define and create your own functions. So let me go to ChatGPT. I would now provide a question to GPT to generate a function in Python code. I have created a prompt. Give me the Python code for compound interest. Let me create a prompt which will generate a Python code for compound interest. There you go. You have the entire code ready and available for you to use. Python code has been generated by ChatGPT. You can copy the code and paste it on the Jupyter notebook. So let me copy the code and paste it on the Jupyter notebook. So my Python code is ready from the ChatGPT. And I can also use the execution code, which will call the function, and this is how you can actually use the ChatGPT to help you in generating functions and calling the functions in your Python code. Bingo! There you go! With principal as 1,000, interest rate as 5%, and times as 3 years, you have the results generated for the compound interest. And that's it! You have the functions generated as you want from ChatGPT. In the next video, we'll explore different types of function arguments, including positional keyword and default arguments. This will give you even more control and flexibility when working with functions. Don't miss it. In the next video, you will learn about function return values, as well as declaring global and local variables. See you in the next video. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video valuable and want to see more awesome content, remember to hit that like button and drop a comment below. Your likes and comments are our fuel, motivating us to keep creating free courses and helpful content. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's build this amazing community together.